Hello my beautiful people and welcome to this week's vlog. Sorry there wasn't one last week. There was a lot going on outside of what you guys get to see, so that is why there wasn't really a vlog. I also didn't vlog much at all, so there was no real point of putting that on the internet for you guys to see because it would have just been really boring and the clips were less than a minute long. So I am not posting a vlog at less than a minute long. But anyway, this week is a new week. It's Friday. I'm almost finished work. I have that Friday feeling. I'm really excited to have the weekend. It's been pretty hectic and full on this week, so I'm really looking forward to just kind of relaxing. I don't really have a lot of plans this weekend. Don't really plan on doing a lot at all. I just want to sit and read, which is good because I definitely have the reading bug back. But I have a few updates for you because I obviously didn't vlog last week. So I finished The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. I gave it 5 stars. What a wonderful, beautiful story. Everything came together so nicely. It all slotted in. It all made sense. I just really like V. Schwab's writing. Really enjoyed it. I'm really annoyed at myself that I've put that one off for so long, but I'm really glad that I did read it. And then this week I have started Wayward because my friend Laura was talking about Wayward and she said how good it was and she's just recently finished it. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to pick it up, and I am like 58% of the way through and I've done that in 2 sittings. So it says on my Kindle that I've maybe got 3 hours left. So that is definitely going to get finished this week. The only book I can remember that I have binged in this way was Dark Matter by Blake Crouch. And that is one of my favourite books. And Wayward is not slowly, it is quite dramatically and quite fastly going up on my list of favourite books. It is such a wonderful story, loving it. And as far as I'm aware, it's a historical fiction, which is usually not my jam, so that is really bizarre that I am enjoying that. So that is all my kind of reading updates to share with you guys. Do I have anything else that I really need to share that's of significance? Oh, the book club is having like a revamp, so we're kind of taking a little bit of a break. There is an Instagram that I have now set up, and what is going to happen from September the 1st, I will be posting the next 3 months book picks, but book club isn't starting again until October because the people that were in the book club, we all have a lot of life going on just now, so we're just going to take a little bit of a break. Some people don't have time for reading, some people have got a lot of stuff going on and they just can't fit reading in, so it just makes sense to take like a mini hiatus. And I thought if we're doing a hiatus, it makes more sense to just do a good revamp. So what's going to happen is on the 1st of September, I will be posting October, November and December's book club picks. And basically when it comes down to the Society of Spines book club, you do not need to read every book. If you have read that book before, it's absolutely fine. And what we do is like the second week of the month after we read it, we basically do a YouTube live and we all sit and discuss it together, and it's got spoilers and everything in it. It's really good fun. It lasts about an hour roughly. So that is the plan with what is happening with book club, in case you wondered where on earth it has gone. But I will be doing like an announcement video on September the 1st, sort of going through what the next 3 books are going to be and all the socials and everything as well, because we do have a Discord and we now have an Instagram as well, and we've got a Twitter, but I'm terrible at using the Twitter. The Discord is kind of active but not hugely active, but hopefully with this revamp it is going to make everything a lot more active and everything will all go together nicely. So yes, that is all my updates for just now. I am going to finish work and then I think I'm going to start reading. I'm meant to have a body jam class tonight, but everybody that I go with has decided they're not going to go, and I don't think I'm a brave enough human being to go to a dance class by myself, so I think I might cancel that. But I am toying with it, so I don't know whether I'm brave enough or not is a different story. But I know myself that I just don't know if I've got that kind of like confidence to go and do a dance class by myself, considering it's going to be a new dance this week as well. It wasn't too bad when I was with people I knew, because if you mess up you can just kind of laugh and just get on with it, but when you're by yourself I find that I'm a lot more self-conscious, and I don't know if I'm really confident enough at all to just laugh it off and then keep going. I feel like I would probably want to cry. So yes, exercise-wise, not a lot has been happening. I haven't been swimming for ages, and I haven't been to class for a while. So next week, I really need to get back on that because this weight is not coming off itself. And I've got really bad joints and I've got some arthritis, and I really need to get some of the weight off so that I can help that problem, because I don't want to create new problems with the problems that I already have. So yes, that is a pretty big roundup of what's been going on. But yes, let's get Wayward finished. That is what I'm most excited about. I want to get that finished tonight, but I believe we're going to my dad's tonight, so we're just gonna have to wait and see. I don't know if I have enough energy to stay up all night, but I have wanted to do that 2 nights this week when I have been reading, so tonight is the night I could technically do that. But anyway, let's get on with the vlog. Welcome. I don't know what word I just said there instead of vlog, so I apologise if that wasn't a word. But yes, let's get on with the vlog. Welcome.
Good morning, my beautiful people, and happy Saturday morning. It is currently 18 minutes past 7, and I've decided to do a little challenge today. I want to see how long I can read for. I've got 3 hours left of Wayward, so I want this to be completely doable. Today, I really don't have plans. I've got a few things that I need to do around the house, like clean the kitchen and things like that, but I don't physically have to go outside today, which I'm really excited about. So I thought, what better way to enjoy my day than to read as much as I can. Daniel will be at work as well, so it's like the perfect opportunity. I have the house to myself, got the cats, plenty of reading time. And I know tonight on Netflix, Beetlejuice has just come on, and Daniel and I both said yesterday that we want to watch Beetlejuice. So that, I think, is going to be our movie viewing this evening. I do already own Beetlejuice on DVD, but when it's on Netflix, it just makes life a little bit easier. So that will be our movie night tonight, I think. But up until that point, I'm planning on reading till at least 7 today. It's probably not going to be consecutively reading till 7, because that would be a lot of hours. That would be, what, 12, 11 hours? And I don't think I have that without, like, I don't have that in me without getting a headache. So yeah, let's just play a fun game, see how long we can read for. Potentially, I would like to have read for at least 5 hours. That's kind of my goal. It's very loose, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, 5 hours is what I would like to read for. And that is completely doable because it's what, 7:20 or something now? 7:20. So you can like slot that in at any point. And I'm away to read now. I've just fed the boys. I'm away to have a cup of tea. I'm away to open Wayward, get absorbed into that world, and then we'll see where it goes. What I'm going to read after this, I have no idea. So that could potentially dampen on this whole challenge. But we'll wait and see, because I've got graphic novels, I've got manga. Maybe that's what my afternoon needs to be, I'm not sure. But I'm going to get my Kindle ready to go, and I'm going to take you on the journey of the challenge of seeing how much I can read in a day. How much do you think I can read in a day? Now, this isn't like one of those things where I'm only reading, so if it ends up being like 3 hours or something, let's not be disappointed in me. I'm also saying that to myself. Hello, my beautiful people. Quick little check-in. A lot of time has passed. I've read for 2 hours today, and it is about 5:15. I wasn't feeling the best earlier on, so I've basically slept on the sofa in the most awkward angle. And you know, like when you sleep on your neck and it's just not a good vibe. Well, I had that going on, so yeah, I've slept most of the day. I have also had a shower, which is why I look like this. But I've got Tory sprints on just now, and I want to get some motivation going and get more reading done, because Daniel will actually be home from work soon, and then we'll be having dinner and stuff, and then no doubt we'll be watching Beetlejuice. So I need to try and get in a little bit more reading. I am 79% of the way through Wayward, and it says I currently have 1 hour and 29 minutes left. So this is completely doable to finish this tonight Whether I do finish it tonight, though, is a different story. I don't know if Daniel's going to be reading tonight. I know he's still reading The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, but I think he's almost finished it. I feel like he's got like less than 100 pages left, so I don't know if he's going to be up for a little bit of reading before like watching a movie and stuff. But I also do want to play the Switch because I've not played the Switch in ages. It's so annoying having more than one hobby. But it's been over a week since I've played Dreamlight Valley, and I feel like I've abandoned my little Disney family and I need to go back and look after them. But for just now, I want to get a couple of chapters in before Daniel gets home, and then we'll make dinner and then see what the plans are. Good morning, my beautiful people, and happy Sunday. Sorry about the noise of the washing machine. It's like 7:10. Our tumble dryer's not working. Ziggs, stop it. Daniel's left to sort this out. It's 7:10. Our tumble dryer's not working. No, they are not for you. Go away. And that means that when there's the nicest bit of weather, the washing has to go out like as quickly as possible. And I'm on a time limit today because it says it's going to rain about 2 or 3 o'clock. So I need that stuff out before 8 so it gets like a good solid 5 hours of drying. How boring did I have to make that for you guys? But anyway, my reading challenge didn't go terribly well yesterday, purely down to the fact that I really wasn't feeling the best and I slept for like 5 hours. But I did read for 3.5 hours, so that is quite impressive considering I'd slept for the majority of that time. We didn't watch Beetlejuice last night, but I think we're going to watch it this afternoon. But I did finish Wayward and I gave it 5 stars. Really enjoyed Wayward. I liked the 3 different timelines. I liked how everything came together. I liked how everything kind of like fitted together and everything was kind of relevant throughout the story with each different character and everybody intertwined really well. So really like that, and it is a historical fiction, so I don't know who I am, but never mind. But today I thought I would kind of like take the challenge over and just kind of like make it a weekend challenge. So I've done 3.5 hours yesterday, which is really good, and I finished Wayward, which was my original plan. The washing machine's probably a way to get really loud, so I apologise. But I thought I would read some graphic novels and manga this morning because my reading goal is 65 books for the year and I just hit 30 by finishing Wayward. And I know reading goals and everything aren't important, but I feel like I need to bulk it up a little bit because every time I go on Goodreads and it tells me that I'm like behind by a certain amount of books, it makes me feel a little bit sad inside. Only for myself, not for anyone else. So I thought I'm going to try and bulk it up a little bit this morning and read some manga that I've really wanted to read for a long time and I've just kind of had sitting for ages. So I've got I think it's Jujutsu Kaisen. I've got 0 and 1, like volume 0 and volume 1 to read. So I've wanted to pick this up for quite some time, and I believe there is a Netflix show of this as well that is on my watch list that I really want to watch, but I didn't want to watch it until I'd read it. But I feel like this is quite a big series, so I might be creating a monster by like kind of reading the first 2, but we'll just have to wait and see. But I really want to get these read. Then I've had Blood on the Tracks for a while, which is like a horror manga about a little boy and his mum, and kind of, I don't believe his mum's a very good person. She kind of drags him into situations that he definitely shouldn't be in as a child or even as an adult, but his mum creates those situations and drags him in, and it's kind of following their story. But this is a horror, so I'm really excited. I've not really read a lot of horror manga, so quite excited about that. The only ones that I have are what do we call him, Genji Itsu. That's the only ones that I've kind of read. Jujutsu Kaisen? I don't know. I knew how to say it until I put the camera on, and now I don't know how to say it, so that's just cool. Another one that's been sitting on my shelf for ages, and I know a few of you will be really excited that I'm going to start it, but it's Spy Family Volume 1. I was really good and only bought Volume 1, which is not like me, because usually I buy a good couple of volumes. But I bought Volume 1, stopped there, and decided that I wouldn't buy any more of them until I'd read the first one, in case it wasn't my cup of tea. So I really want to get to this today to see what my thoughts and feelings are, and then I can start buying the other volumes. That's kind of the same with all of these. Like, I want to buy more of the volumes, but I didn't want to commit to it because I don't have as much room for my manga, so I'm trying not to do that. And then Monster again is another one. This is about a guy that I believe is like a serial killer, and is he a serial killer? I think he becomes a serial killer possibly. He's looking for his sister's killer, I believe. This is volume 1. These are quite chunky. They're also quite expensive, which is why I only bought volume 1 to start with, because I didn't want to spend £16-17 and then not like it, or not gel with it, or not really enjoy it. So quite excited to see how I got along with this. I do like the artwork though. The artwork is very cool. So that is one I've been wanting to get to for a while as well. And then I've just thrown Lore Olympus Volume 2 in because I did read Volume 1 a little while ago. I feel like it was a couple of months ago now. And I kept saying that I was going to get to Volume 2. I did already own Volume 2, but I need to buy the rest of them because I really enjoyed Volume 1. So I want to get Volume 2 read so that can motivate me to maybe get Volume 3 when I get paid on payday. But yeah, the artwork in Lore Olympus is just absolutely beautiful. And the funny thing is, I have not read a physical book for absolutely ages. I pretty much live on my Kindle these days because it's just so uncomfortable to hold a book, especially for the long periods of time that I am. But with the manga and stuff, you can just kind of sit like this, and I don't really have to worry about that. So it's nice to smell a book and to hold a book. But yeah, I am gonna get some reading done because sitting here talking is not getting any reading done whatsoever. Hello, NASA. That is why that blind has a mark, because the cat's always trying to get out there. Can I try again? There we go. So yeah, I think for the challenge today, I would like to read for at least 3 hours, and I would like to get at least 3 of this pile done today, and maybe start a new book. I'm a bit torn about what book to start, but I feel like I've spoke for a lot in this bit, so I'll come back. Hello my beautiful people. Some time has passed and I went outside into the world. So I read 3/4 of Lore Olympus Volume 2 and then didn't do any other reading. But I've still done some. So as per usual, if you've been here for a while, you know that I suck at reading challenges. So it is what it is. But I went out with Holly and her mum today and we went to Tim Hortons. Never been there before. They do a really good breakfast deal, so if you have one near you, you should go. And then we went to Home Bargains and we went to, excuse me, the kitchen roll doesn't want to live on the floor, is it right? Thank you. It's not a fun game. Do you want to say hello? Hello. I see you. Beautiful. Anyway. So we went to Home Bargains and we went to TK Maxx because it's Code Orange, everyone. It's Code Orange. If you don't know what Code Orange is, it's basically like Halloween stuff has started coming into the shops.
And also Beetlejuice stuff has come into Primark and I'm very excited about a few of those items. So I will be showing you them next week because I'll be buying them next week. But I did get a few bits for Code Orange. I got a new duvet set, which is like Siggy. It's got like skulls and roses on it, and it's a king size one. We don't have a king size bed, we've got a double bed, but we've got a king size duvet because I like to cocoon myself in it and Daniel likes to flap it about, so it just makes more sense to have a king size duvet. And this was only $14.99 in TK Maxx, which is really good for a king size duvet. So picked that up, and then I bought 2 cups, which I've actually put in the dishwasher to wash. So I'm going to show you. Got this grey one. Oh, I've still got the sticker on this one. It's got like skulls on it and like filigree. That's what you call it? I think so. And then I got this really cool one, which is like hand painted. Love it. Really good sized mugs. Very excited about Code Orange. This afternoon we watched Beetlejuice. Very, very good. Very happy about that. Gonna go this way. Love Beetlejuice. Haven't watched that in so long. And Beetlejuice 2 is coming out soon, which is very, 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 very exciting. But I'm gonna end the vlog here. It is 6 o'clock. Daniel's just getting ready for football. But this week has been a good reading week. Finished Wayward. I started Wayward, finished it, gave it 5 stars. Pretty sure I told you about that. Can't remember. I am 3/4 of the way through Lord Olympus Volume 2. Absolutely loving it. Really, really good. I think that's going to be about 4 stars. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this. I hope you've had a good weekend, day, evening, whatever time of the day it is when you're watching this. And I will see you all next week. Same time, same place. Bye-bye.